The universe is constantly responding to your vibrational language. Every circumstance, relationship, and event that materializes in your life is essentially answering your energetic conversation, much like how trees bend toward the dominant light source. Your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and expectations are the invisible dialogue you're continuously having with the fabric of existence. What you energize with focus expands, while what you energetically ignore gradually dissolves from your experiential reality. The fundamental challenge lies in the unconscious way we typically conduct this cosmic conversation. Any situation manifesting in your experience can be transformed when you master the deliberate art of universal communication. This might seem theoretical at first, but it's a practical principle worth embodying. When you consciously direct your vibrational dialogue, circumstances that once appeared fixed lose their power over your experiential frequency. In the domain of universal communication, your vibrational state is often recognized as the authentic language the universe understands. However, vibration alone is merely the medium of exchange. It simply carries your message. You possess the authority to amplify certain frequencies through conscious attention or diminish others through deliberate disengagement. Your vibrational clarity determines the universe's responsive patterns, shaping the landscape of your reality. Thus, the art of influencing your reality lies in becoming fluent in universal language and withdrawing energy from frequencies you no longer wish to experience. Number 1. In mastering universal dialogue is becoming the curator of your vibrational output. From the moment you enter consciousness each day, the universe is listening, asking what frequency will you broadcast today to effectively speak to the universal forces in your reality. Recognize the profound impact of your energetic communication. The cosmic field doesn't interpret complaints as rejection, it registers all emotional energy as a request for amplification. Any circumstance receiving your persistent focus is understood as communication saying, "Yes, this deserves my creative energy." Understanding this mechanism is like discovering the master key to reality transformation. Much like a broadcaster selecting which signals to transmit, we must become intentional about which frequencies we project into the universal field. When we deliberately align our inner state with our desired experience, we are essentially speaking the universe's native language with perfect pronunciation. Conversely, by consistently broadcasting frequencies of what we don't want through worry or resistance, we unintentionally strengthen those unwanted patterns in our reality field. This fundamental insight reveals our extraordinary position as cosmic communicators. Our vibrational offering serves as the primary language through which we converse with the universe, determining which patterns become manifest in our life experience. Moving to the second element, communicate in present tense frequency. The universe in its infinite intelligence responds only to what exists energetically in the now moment, as all creation happens exclusively in present time. Future hopes and past regrets may occupy mental space, but they're like static interference, while your present vibration commands the universe's complete attention. When we explore effective universal communication, we discover that the universe responds to your current energetic state, not your words about tomorrow. However, the universe interprets your signals differently than you might initially realize. Consider this crucial distinction. If you repeatedly project, "I will eventually experience this desire," the universe translates this as, "I command absence to continue now." Instead, embody the feeling state of your desire as if it's already your reality. Every conceivable experience already exists in potential form, including what you wish to manifest through communication. Vibrate as if you're already living it, and the universe will begin reshaping your external reality to match this internal frequency. The transformative implication is that we must become what we seek to experience. Every potential variation of your life exists in the vast field of quantum possibilities, including the precise reality you wish to call forth. By anchoring yourself in the emotional frequency of your desire now, feeling it as accomplished fact, you synchronize your communication with the universe's creative mechanisms. Thus, influencing reality involves not just requesting desires, but embodying them as present experience in your vibrational field. Continuing our exploration of universal communication, we reach the essential practice of expanding your dialogue capacity. To do so resembles evolving from primitive signals to sophisticated conversation, where nuance and precision become possible. Reality influence, unlike wishful thinking, is a multidimensional language, and your communication effectiveness correlates directly with your vibrational vocabulary. Consider this illuminating perspective. When you speak a language with limited vocabulary, you express only basic concepts, missing the richness of sophisticated communication. Similarly, as you expand your vibrational vocabulary and recognize the subtle frequencies of universal communication, you enhance your ability to convey precise intentions to reality. It's comparable to gaining mastery of a complex language, enabling you to express subtle meanings and ultimately to communicate your intentions with extraordinary clarity. The process of expanding your dialogue capacity involves developing awareness of energetic subtleties, understanding vibrational causality, and recognizing the spectrum of frequencies available for communication. In this cosmic conversation, the more frequencies you can consciously access, the better equipped you become to influence reality with precision. Embracing this expanded awareness, you evolve from basic signaling to masterful dialogue, crafting reality communications that manifest with remarkable accuracy. Your fourth element is activating your feedback system, which functions as your universal dialogue confirmation mechanism. The universe doesn't understand intellectual arguments, it responds to resonant communication or dissonance. Mental intentions often prove unreliable messengers, as they frequently conflict with deeper emotional broadcasts. Your synchronicities, intuitive impressions, emotional responses, and physical sensations, these compose your built-in communication verification system. When something feels aligned and flowing, it signals effective universal communication. Conversely, when it feels resistant or blocked, it indicates miscommunication with your natural creative direction. The feedback system operates through resonance. Notice what creates effortless flow, recognize what triggers resistance, and adjust your communication accordingly. The conditioned mind may attempt to convince you that persistence means forcing against resistance. However, it's essential to distinguish between egoic pushing and aligned communication. If it flows with ease, trust it as clear dialogue. If it consistently meets resistance, recognize it as miscommunication. By consistently honoring your feedback system, you refine your communication clarity, eliminating the confusion of contradictory signals. Now let's explore our fifth and final element, mastering. Consistent communication. To comprehend effective universal dialogue, observe how your subconscious patterns mirror the universe's response mechanisms. The manifestation process primarily responds to dominant communication patterns rather than occasional statements. It transcends the momentary clarity of conscious intention, focusing instead on the persistent signals you broadcast. Your subconscious communication center, unlike conscious dialogue, lacks filtering capability. It remains receptive to all internal conversations, validating whatever receives repetitive attention. The subconscious cannot differentiate between actual experience and vividly imagined scenarios, generating identical vibrational signatures regardless of source. It's critical, therefore, to maintain communication consistency and avoid contradicting your desired reality signals, for vibrational inconsistency creates manifestation interference and distortion. Moreover, the subconscious communication center lacks self-monitoring capabilities. It's simply a repository of vibrational patterns. It absorbs what receives. Consistent attention in cleaving collective consciousness influences and personal thought habits. Your subconscious doesn't filter conflicting signals from your creative broadcast. That discernment becomes your responsibility. Utilizing the power of consistent communication, you can intentionally reprogram your subconscious reality dialogue. As you work to transform your experience from limitation to possibility, repeatedly embodying the statement, "I am already in conversation with infinite potential," becomes your practice. The key lies not in mechanical repetition, but in genuinely feeling the emotional signature of your intended reality. Here, it's vital to recognize that your current circumstances hold no permanent authority. Your focus should remain on the reality you're speaking into existence. By persistently reinforcing aligned communication through feeling, visualization, and embodiment practices, they begin to crystallize energetically. Subsequently, your subconscious integrates this new pattern and starts restructuring your physical reality to match your dominant conversation. As you truly embody your desired reality vibrationally, your external circumstances, relationships, and experiences naturally transform to reflect this new dialogue. In conclusion, remember this essential truth: you are in continuous conversation with the universe, and mastering reality influence means becoming conscious of this ongoing dialogue. You possess natural speaking rights with universal intelligence. You are the primary communicator of your experience. Refine your vibrational language, clarify your message, and maintain energetic consistency. The universe mirrors your dominant conversation. By accepting responsibility for your vibrational output and maintaining focused communication with your desired reality, you speak to the universe with precision and power. Your life is your creative conversation, and you are its conscious communicator.